In English and Spanish, there's something called the definite article. It's the. When you say the book, you know which book you're talking about, the book on the desk. Okay? And in Spanish, there are 4 ways to say the definite article. We've already talked about them, so everybody should be able to help me out and tell me what the masculine, singular version of my definite article is. It's el. And how do you make that plural for a masculine plural noun? Los. And for feminine singular, la. And for feminine plural, las. So how many ways are there to say the in Spanish? Everybody knows that answer. There are 4. Now in language, we also have indefinite articles. Indefinite articles are the articles we use when we don't know, we're not specifying which book. We're just saying a book. So in English, those are a, or a, and an. Does anybody remember when we use an? In English, we use that before a noun that starts with a vowel, like an elephant. Okay. In Spanish, when we talk about our indefinite articles, we're not going to have to worry about the difference when there's a vowel, such like an elephant. Okay, so you won't have to worry about this difference in Spanish. But you still, of course, knowing what we know about the Spanish language, will have to worry about the masculine and the feminine. So the masculine way of saying a or an in Spanish is going to be un. And the feminine way is going to be una. Now notice with the masculine way, many of you might want to add that uno to make it one, but you need to make sure to keep that O off. Okay, it's just going to be un or una. In fact, before a masculine singular noun, anytime you want to say one, you're going to have to use un and drop that uno. So, in order to say a or an in Spanish, you have the masculine un and the feminine una. In Spanish, we have the definite article. Okay, so let's practice. I'm going to give you some nouns, and you guys are going to tell me if you would say un or una. Okay, first we're going to do it with Spanish. If I say libro, will you go say un libro or una libro? Most of you should say un. If I say carpeta, would you say un carpeta or una carpeta? Okay, you should say una. If I say cuaderno, will that be un or una? It should be un. And if I say nariz, should be una. What about for pupitre, for desk, pupitre? That's going to be un. So for the rest of this assignment, what I need you to do is make a list of 4 masculine nouns that you're going to use with un, and 4 feminine nouns that you're going to use with una. And I don't want to see any of these words that I gave you already. Thank you.